So when people say Bernie is not able to work across the, the aisle, that is not true. He absolutely can. I witnessed it. I witnessed Bernie. You know, people are fond of saying that he's not pro-LGBTQ because he didn't show up to a debate 2 days after his daughter-in-law died and a week after he had a heart attack. And, you know, I laugh about it because I knew what Bernie did in the 1980s long before anybody else was. And what he did was he installed lesbians throughout the Burlington city government. And then had to deal with people saying, you're gonna support women's rights. And we're actually pretty obnoxious about it. And he did it, and so I saw that. I was a young person, and I saw him make lesbian department heads. And this is just when that wasn't done. Politically outspoken lesbians as department heads throughout Burlington city government. And not because anybody was saying, if you don't do this, you're not our ally, but because this is what I know about Bernie. He will do the right thing. So he did the right thing. And when Elizabeth Warren was being a Republican under Reagan, who was ignoring gay men who were dying of AIDS left and right, Bernie got AIDS funding for the city of Burlington, which was, you know, a small place. So when I just can't listen to people because, you know, it helps to be old because you have a memory. And my memory is I saw Bernie fight for gay men who were dying when Elizabeth Warren was a Republican under Ronald Reagan. So I'm going to fast forward because I moved from Burlington. And I will say that Bernie started small business programs in Burlington that benefited women, small business owners, and gave people who did not have credit a way to start a business. And he got people loans to buy houses. And he started businesses like Seventh Generation. And worked with Ben & Jerry's. I mean, I'm just saying, I saw Bernie being an able administrator, and that's who I want as president. He has proven himself to me, and when I say I'm a harsh judge, you know, I'm a Jew from New York. I'm like Bernie. I'm an old, crusty, really committed activist. And if I say you've done good, you've done good. So I want to say briefly some of the people, women who have endorsed Bernie, because I'm hearing now that we all should vote for women, for Elizabeth Warren because she's a woman. But let me tell you the women who I know endorsed Bernie. So Barbara Smith, who's a 70-year-old black lesbian activist, who also, you know, she's very plain-spoken, and she started Kitchen Table Press. And she endorsed Bernie. Representative Omar endorsed Bernie. Representative Tlaib endorsed Bernie. Representative Jayapal endorsed Bernie. Winona LaDuke endorsed Bernie. These are not people. These are people of great political courage. They're not doing the expedient thing. They did it because they believed it. There's more. There's a whole list of real, I mean, Cornel West endorsed Bernie. I'm trying to just pull it up out of my head. In my town, Bob Hasagawa, state senator to. I'm not listening to pundits or celebrities. These are committed, long-term activists who have put their lives on the line, and they endorse Bernie. And then I went, who went to the rally the other day? So you all know that the chief of the Puyallup Nation, who's facing down fracking and pipelines across the treaty lands, endorsed Bernie, and they did it because they know that he supports sovereignty rights. Do you have any idea what would happen if that pipeline burst? Their lands would be gone, half of Tacoma would be gone, and yet we're supposed to just sit back and do it. Let me tell you, it's not going to be easy, right? We're going to have to change the way we live because we can no longer rely on fossil fuels. Those days are gone. It was nice, it's over. We're going to have to change, and we're going to have to sacrifice. Are you ready to sacrifice? I don't hear Bernie saying it's all going to be all right. I hear him saying there's an emergency. Will you help me? Will you do what Dr. King asked us to do and develop a radical selflessness? It means not me, us. Not me, our children. Not me, our grandchildren. Not me, the earth. So, I'm a volunteer organizer with the Poor People's Campaign, and I'm just saying, I'm a long-term resident of public housing. I fought for public housing. I've been targeted for fighting for public housing. I've been targeted as a queer activist. Don't take umbrage to the word queer. I can say it. Don't you say it. And so I've been targeted as a Jew who says, when I say I stand with Muslims, I stand with the Palestinians. And I want to cry. Do you know the courage it takes for a Jewish man to hire Linda C. Sauer, to stand with Representative Omar and say, what? This is the right thing to do. It's an act of bravery that brings tears to my eyes. So when I hear women say, well, I want to vote for the woman is a hawk. And when I hear other gay people say, I'm going to vote for Pete, Pete is a hawk and takes corporate money. Did I fight for 40 years to have a gay man in the presidency who takes corporate money and is a hawk? No, I'm just telling you I don't. And I don't even know what with Bloomberg. Oh my God. Every day, doesn't life feel more surreal? All I know is deep in my gut, we need people like Bernie, and we need people like Mariana in our state government. And we need each one of us. The days of thinking that we get a president in and that's it, we get Bernie in and then we need to back him. And I'm saying to you, it is okay to dream big, because going for the center will not work. We need health care. If we do not get national health care, I saw already what happens. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people can die. I lived through the AIDS crisis and I remember. So I need nationalized health care, and we need to challenge Big Pharma. I want drugs capped. Don't you want drugs capped? For your children, for your mother, for your auntie. I want on the reservations. I want black women to have half a chance at having babies and not dying, or not having the babies die. I want that. The time is now. We can afford it. We can afford it, but we can't afford it and more at the same time. We can't do that anymore. We need to redirect our money, and we need to tax those corporations. Because if you're making $18,000, like 44% of the country is making, how are you going to pay more taxes? How are you going to do that? We're already not knowing how to feed each other. How are we going to do that? We need to tax those corporations. And I'll end by saying this. Bernie's family died in the Holocaust. We have rising Nazi terror in this country. You know who I want? You know who I want fighting those Nazi SOBs? I want somebody like Bernie, who I know won't back down.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yes.
And when people say he's angry, my answer is, oh my God, why are you not angry?
That's right.
Why are you not angry that our country is being taken over by Nazis? And why aren't you angry that we all have our money stolen from us by, what is it, 10 billionaires have all our money? So, I'm glad Bernie's angry. And to be frank, he reminds me of every single one of my great-uncles. They just don't like that. That's how we ask people to pass the salt around the Jewish table in New York. I'm just saying, we're a passionate, committed people. So, I'm not afraid of socialists. You know who I'm afraid of? Guess. Unimpeded capitalism and white supremacy. That's my enemy. And none of this is radical. Actually, it's all pretty middle of the road. During Nixon's time, for every dollar we sent to Washington, the states got back 75 cents. And the corporations were taxed at a rate, I think, about 30%. So if it wasn't radical in Nixon's time, come on, Nixon. Why is it radical now? You know why? Because we have fascists in power. Don't be duped. Don't be good Germans. Let's start a revolution. You know that old song? Don't you know? We're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Whisper to your neighbors. Whisper to your mother. Whisper to your aunties. Whisper until it becomes a mighty roar.